taking on Hayden Michelle for the final of 950 bike.
I was just going to say more finals. We've had quite a few already, and now everyone else is there as well. So we've probably got about 8 or 9 races to go with that.
Well, we can forget about trying to sort out qualifying because they both went 9.50. Josh 9.501, Hayden 9.502. It's a race. Whoever gets to the top 8 first, without breaking out off 9.50, will win.
It will be whoever does the best job of cutting the line. This could well just come down to reaction time. It will be almost over by the time they go past the tree. And it is.
Yeah, I see what's going on there. And it is Hayden Michelle that takes it 9.55 to lose that 9.58. They were both well and truly off the throttle at the stripe. But 55 against 58 win margin 0.3, they were literally both 0.10 off the line.
I think they both got to 1,000 foot and just started looking at each other and thought, yeah, no, you, okay, who's going to be brave?
Easy break. So, Nick Playden taking on Phil Pratt.
Can Phil be undefeated in 2025? Will the Easter Frank prevail?
Or will Nick Playden party like it's 1999 tonight?
I need the generator on. Sorry, you'll know what I mean. Anyway, numbers 5 and 6 qualifier and final round.
Oh, Nick Playden goes red. So it is a win for Phil Pratt. With 8.97 dial-in, he did his job anyway.
Just for good measure. 2 thou off.
Well done. Junior track bike. Jackson King taking on the birthday boy, Spud McLean. Even though it says Elliot Lester all day long on there, we know it's Spud. Actually, on the timing sheets it says Spud as well, it's just on the computer itself. But it's all about the race win. 13 flat for Jackson King, 11.43 for Young John. Green light on both sides of the racetrack, so whoever can do the better job at the stripe is going to walk away with the trophy as event winner. And it is, it's Spud. Takes the win on his birthday, 11.57. 13.13 on the 13 flat. But the reaction time advantage for Spud off the line gave you the win by 0.6.
Well, what a birthday. To be honest with you, if that's your birthday, fella, and you've just won, I'd quit today. I'd just say, that's my racing career. I was undefeated on my birthday. That'll do. Because it will never, ever get any better than that. Never.
Okay, Funny Bike up next. And it's going to be Eric and Martin. What a weekend we have had in Funny Bike this weekend. Dave Peters running his first ever 6. Martin Zylstra running his first ever 6. It's just been jaw-dropping, it really has.
A lot of fun. So this is a heads-up class, meaning green lights come on together, first to finish line wins, no breakouts, none of that stuff. It's all about winning.
So Martin Zylstra then, from Amsterdam. Eric Richard, not quite sure whereabouts in France.
Friesland, I think, off the top of my head. I think that's where it is. Doesn't sound like a French place, but it is. He'll be back at the end of May for the main event. However, Joe at Hand at the moment is winning Funny Bike here at Easter.
And
well, no, look at that. Eric could have gone in, but he didn't. He waited for Martin to come back. What a sportsman. Didn't matter anyway.
At 222. That's even quicker than his 657 in the semis.
Well, Martin just couldn't hold the bike on the start line. Eric gets rewarded for his gentlemanly act. Congratulations, folks, by waiting for his opponent. He didn't have to do that. If he'd have gone into stage, that would have been the end of that.
850 bike. Paul Morris and Cole Thomas then the final of 850 bike.
Both of these two have been bang on the money all day long, both running 850s, which is what you need to do. Unfortunately, there was no way back there so he had to be let go. It's Paul Morris taking the win at 850 bike. To the shock of the crew. It happened. It really happened. Carl Thomas takes the slowest ride up the 1320 you could ever imagine. Oh dear. He's still going. But yeah, went to go up on the revs and it dragged him through, unfortunately.
Okay, I believe it's going to be Junior Dragster up next.
It is indeed, and they're coming round right now. Young Mr. Peters, young Miss Checkett, well no, not the youngest Miss Checkett, of course.
Once again, we've got to say thank you to the Green family for their continued support. They put up a nice prize fund of £500 for the championship winner at the end of the year, and they put £300 purse for the championship runner-up. Don't forget there's 6 rounds of Junior Dragster.
Yeah, that should be nice.
And there is a £50 perfect right award available in Junior Dragster to only the first person that does it at each event. If that doesn't get claimed, it goes into the runner-up championship purse. So in other words, Lola Bella's just taken 50 quid off the championship runner-up.
You never know, might be her.
It could be her anyway, yeah.
So Harry Peters in the Slick Tricks lane, Chevy Checkett in the Kestrel lane. I'm not sure if this is Chev's first ever final round. It is Chev's first ever final round.
I think
and
it's going to be a first-time winner.
Yeah, it's going to be a first-time winner no matter what. So they're both going home with a trophy. It's just whether it's a big one or a small one. I think we need to chain Letty down, to be honest with you. No, all right, fair enough. We've got used to that. So, going first will be Harry. They're all good friends. They're really, really good friends. They pit together. They pit opposite each other.
8.25 plays 7.90.
Harry will get the green first.
It's a double green.
And it was a double step as well from Harry, actually. All about the finish line. Young lady or young man? It's the young man at 8.28 with an 8.25. Beat Chev Checkett 7.28 on the 90 by 0.1. Nothing in it at all. Chev was 0.3 quicker on the tree. Yeah, come on, give him some love.
Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it.
The fact that everybody's happy for everybody else is just is what it's all about, isn't it? Still a great day at the races for both of them.
Right, our last bike final actually, Michael Piggott and Jasmine Cordell. This is a comp bike final. And fair to say, Jazz has just been phenomenal. 7.17 in eliminations round 1, 7.18 in the semis. Michael has got his work cut out here. We went 7.29 qualifying those first rounds.
He is also knocking on the door of 200 miles an hour through the finish line as well. So there's only a tenth between them. That can be made up on the tree. Very similar to the last round of racing that Jasmine was involved in. Her her bike will leave the line like a scalded cat. Not quite so quick for the bike in the other lane, but then Mike Piggott will come on like an absolute freight train at the top end. You're going to see what difference 25 miles an hour is at the finish line, let's put it that way. Doesn't sound like much, but one's going like 175, one's going 200, but it really is very different.
And that's so you'll see the difference between the slick and wheelie bar bike off the line compared to, shall we say, a loosely based street tyre. It's a big difference. The contact patch is vastly different.
And also, I've got to say, Comp Bike has been superb value for money this weekend. They have all been absolutely on it. So Mike Piggott, Kestrel Lane, Jasmine Cordell, Slick Tricks Lane. Jasmine Cordell, 7:23 at 1:78. There's the closing speed difference, pretty much what we predicted. He was really closing in on her. 7:21 at 1:99.79 again. He's going to have more 1:99 speed tickets than anyone else. Jasmine takes the win though. She was 0.16 on the tree, and unfortunately the guy in the other lane wasn't.
Supercomp Nathan Holtz in his first final. It's only his second event in the car. He's been number one qualifier at both of them. Taking on multiple national champion is Leah.
And for good reason, she's very, very good. This was the car that her brother drove in Super Pro for a while, and then she said, "Can I play?" Something like that. I can't imagine Leah ever saying it quite like that.
Not that high pitch.
No, I don't think not that. Oh, no, not Leah. No. But yeah, she's been incredibly successful and was almost from day one, pretty much. Had an incredible drag racing career, actually.
So, hopefully Jamie and Nathan have put the 890 tune back in it. He's had two 870s in eliminations.
He's got a real tough customer in the other lane though to try and take his first ever event win. He was number one qualifier. He's in his first final. Can Nathan Holtz get it done? Well, I'm not going to say who that
Oh my word!
Goodness me! Check out that win margin. Nathan was actually off the line first by 100th. Leah was there first by 100th. Almost a dead heat. 008 win margin at the finish line. I heard some throttle whomping going on down the other end, and that wasn't a turbo car.
Bob Molden's second final of the year. He won his first final in Pro ET. This weekend is Super Gas. It's going to be his second trophy of the year in two events. What can we say about Bob this year? It's just been absolutely incredible. But it's Stu Doiney.
2025 is the year of the Molten. However, Stu Doiney might have something to say about it.
Stu is defending class champion. He won Super Gas as a championship last year, and off they go. Bob runs away, but Stu will catch him. Stu Doiney that takes it, 10:02. Bob got there first, but broke out big style, 9:85.
Well, it's still a great year for Bob Molden. One win, one runner-up. Well done. Absolutely fabulous. Final top speed automotive street eliminator. Underneath the town now, two big twin turbo cars. However, the two twin turbo cars in the final you might not have picked at the start of the weekend.
Granny P, I know, is tuned in. A very good afternoon to you once again. So Rob Slater taking on victoriously. Well, they're both 7-second runners this weekend. Fix has been 190 mile an hour plus. Two very, very good races indeed. Bear in mind, shall we say they're two of the newer racers in the class. Victor came from Top Speed Automotive tryouts, Street Elimination tryouts, if you remember.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple of seasons ago. Rob Carter, obviously an Andy Robinson built car. 3 years ago now.
So Rob Carter has the previous performance advantage, but so far this weekend it's been Vicky. Green light race. Last win for Rob Carter. Vicky is long gone.
86 or 185 miles an hour. Rob Carter, 10:18 at 1:08. Vix had the better reaction time. She was better to 60 foot. She was better all the way. And she takes her first event win.
And points lead.
Next up, Pro ET. Just 4 finals to go. Nick Mugridge and Stuart Thompson. We know Kiwi will be doing the chasing. There's only going to be, what, 2 tenths, maybe 2.5 tenths between on the drivers.
Now Nick Mugridge has led, I say this out loud, but Nick is very, very good at bracket racing, but his reaction times, he will be the first to say, have not been on point so far today. He's led a bit of a charmed life to get to this final round. Now is probably going to be the time he steps up. However, Stu Thompson has been right on the money all day long, both reaction time and dial-in wise, as in running the number. It's a pick and race.
Yeah, the evening air 9:69. That is a strong dialing for Kiwi. Nick Mugridge has also wound it down as well. 10 flat. He'd been hovering around 10:05 most of the weekend.
It's called off, isn't it?
Yeah. It will be the little dragster leaving first. 0.31 of a second difference on the tree. To lose out 10-12 and 0-2 light as well for Kiwi against 0-6 for Nick. So well done to Stuart Thompson taking the win in Pro ET.
I think that was Nick's best reaction time of the day as well.
Yeah.
Around. But the car just wasn't quite there. I don't think that definitely wasn't what he was looking for, obviously. He thought the car would go quicker than that, but still runner-up is never a bad day at the racetrack, ever.
Right, 3 finals to go. This is Sportsman ET. Gary Lake and Clive Dandridge. Gary Lake has won plenty of these over the last few years. Knows what he's doing, but Clive Dandridge, he's
about there.
He's a wily old customer, is Clive.
He's been really good today. He was number 2 in qualifying, and he's been bang on his dial almost every single run throughout race day.
.12:44, place 13:89. Gary Lake will leave first. Green light. Oh, it's a red light for Clive. So Gary Lake is gifted the final. Commiserations to Clive.
Did he win
Big
3 weeks ago?
Sorry.
Oh, I think he might have,
Yeah.
actually. I think he might have won Spring Speed as well, but we'll have to confirm that. Sorry.
I'll double check if I can get internet.
Your final of Super Pro coming up now. Well, a man who definitely won back at Spring Speed, Alan Didwell. With the Dagster.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, Gary Lake beated Troy Attree. Defeated. So Lee Huxley and Alan Didwell. What a final this is in Super Pro ET.
So Alan Didwell will leave with the points lead after the second round of the championship. He is in the Kestrel lane, 7.62, 8.65 for Lee Huxley. So Lee will go first by just over a second, or I say first. The tree will run in his favour. In the final round, an 03 light and a 65 on a 65 is all you need to know. Alan Dibwell was really trying. He only just missed on both ends.
Oh, wow. And the bounty as well.
Oh, well, bit of extra folding stuff.
Another 50 quid.
So, we've done all our finals.
Apart from one.
Oh, okay.
Dan Williams and Reuben Dawson in eliminated run. This is a time trial run. This is Chris Todd and Ken Jenkins.
Even though they're racing comp eliminator, this is not the final.
Yeah, this is not the final comp.
They'd like it to be, but it's not. Should we pretend for them?
This is what you want as the four-cylinder final, the door slammers.
That's what they want. Yeah.
So Chris Todd with Yesteroo. Kev Jenkins with the Fraudster. I can't believe that Kev has got the softer index than Chris.
Probably turbo size and engine size maybe as well. Comp is very much you build a car to the rules. You have to, really, otherwise you kind of get stuck. Look at that for Chris Todd though. 8:44.
Well done, Chris.
61. Is that the first time he's been under 8.5 seconds?
Yes, PB.
I thought so.
Well done. Oh, well, I'm so pleased he came down to put that one in. Wow, 8:44, 161. Oh, they're going to have to change their crib sheet when they go to car shows now. There's a new PB on it.
That's
Not that they mind.
Great problem to have.
Not that they mind. Wow. Well, we just got one final to go. And it is Comp Eliminator. It's Reuben Dawson against Dan Williams. We just got to wait for them to come into the lanes. Bearing in mind that they were basically one of the last to run their semi-finals, so just a turnaround time for them. But what an event. Absolutely fantastic. Those of you that are still here, thank you ever so much indeed for hanging around. And if you're going to stay, then just hang around a little bit longer because we'll do trophies about 20 minutes to half an hour after racing's finished. So our aim, I would have thought, is to try and get trophies presented just before 7 o'clock this evening. That'll be down on the start line. And then we can let everybody go home. And of course it's bank holiday, so for most of us it's not a day at work tomorrow. And back to the grind on Tuesday, unfortunately. There we go. I'll tell you what, Nitro FM, you can take the airwaves just for a moment. As I say, we've only got one final to go, and obviously we'll take it back when they come down to run.
Live race commentary sponsored by the Dark Revenge.